Oh, not genius, but she had talent. She had great talent. And I accepted her on the basis of her talent and with the understanding that I would prepare her for an audition at Curtis. It was during that early period that she demonstrated at one lesson her ability to play jazz. And I remember distinctly telling her, why don't you pursue this as your profession? And she said, oh no, my first love is classical music and I want to be a pianist.
I've known her to have to practice 7 hours. And trying to get her lesson to have 19 pages at one time to memorize. And I've seen her just cry.
My experience was so firsthand and so deep. It was so intense. The rejection was so unequivocally wrong that I haven't got over it yet.
She changed her name. She became Nina Simone because she didn't want her mom to know that she was playing and singing what my mother then called devil's music.
In admiration of the French actress, Nina calls herself by the first name of Simone Signore and plays the devil's music in cabarets around New York, Philadelphia, and Atlantic City.
When I was in my prime, I flourished like a vine. There came along a false young man and stole away my fine time.
And I made a record called I Love You Porgy in New York City, and it became an instant hit all over the Eastern Seaboard and all over the United States and eventually the world. And that made me into an instant celebrity. After that, it was just clear sailing.
Setting the rhythm for her completely personal singing style is a newcomer to the jazz scene. Miss Nina Simone sings Little Liza Jane.
I got a boy, you ain't got none, little Liza Jane. I got a boy, you ain't got none, little Liza Jane. I got a boy, you ain't got none, little Liza Jane. I got a boy, you ain't got none, little Liza Jane. Oh, Liza, Liza Jane. Oh, Liza, Liza Jane.
Village Gate, Harlem Apollo, Village Vanguard, Nina alone on stage breaks into the New York scene with a new sound, knowing nothing about the business. My Baby Just Cares for Me, I Love You Porgy are amongst the 14 songs on her first record that she sells the rights to for $3,000. She loses over $1 million, and she's only 24.
If your mind lies in the devil's workshop and evil doings you thrill, and trouble and mischief is all you live for, you know damn well that you'll go to hell now. You'll go to hell. Now you're living high and mighty, rich off the fat of this land. Just don't dispose of your natural soul, love, 'cause if you do, you know damn well that you'll go to hell. Yes, you will. You'll go to hell. Hell! Why your natural soul burns. Hell! Why you pay for your sins. Hell! Keep your children from doing wrong if you can, 'cause you know damn well that they'll go to hell. They'll go to hell. Hell! Man and woman were recreated. Hell! To live for eternity. Hell! But an apple they ate from the tree of hate, so Yes, they did. They went to hell. Some say that hell is below us, but I say it's right by my side. 'Cause you see evil in the morning, evil in the evening, all the time. You know damn well all must be in hell, yeah. We must be in hell. Got to be in hell. Must be in hell.
Mass hypnosis is certainly a thing that's really alive. It can sway thousands of people at one time. I use it all the time.
It was almost always electric, exciting. You never knew what she would do. She would start playing a Bach riff, and she had the most unusual vocal arrangements, musical arrangements.
That's what I call it, black classical music. It's an infusion of pop, gospel, classical, jazz, folk, and ballads. And they haven't been able to call it anything but jazz. And like I said, I call it black classical music.
I don't think anyone in the world could get people as excited as she did. And for me, her greatness was what kept me going with her, because she was a very difficult person, as you all know. She wasn't an easy person.
She came in late enough every night to start the first show in time for the second show. And one night, we figured out why there were bodyguards. A woman got close enough and asked for an autograph. She signed it. She handed it to the woman. The woman said, "Thank you very much, Miss Simone." She went, "That's all you got to say?" And the woman's face dropped and said, "Well, what else do you expect me to say? If that's how you feel about it, here, take it back." And Nina was picking up a bottle and going after the woman. We said, "That's what the bodyguards are for, to protect the public from her, not to protect her from the public."
While grabbing fries from his plate, she meets a New York police detective, Andrew Strode. They marry, and he cleans up her business act.
He was a great manager. He wasn't such a good husband. There was never any passion between us. And I never enjoyed him in bed. He told people that I was his sleeping pill.
Andy was a son of a bitch. I think he realized he probably had a good thing. I think he realized he may have had a workhorse. I think he realized that she was not as knowledgeable about contracts, about the business end of the music industry.
Switch, love, switch.
50 albums, 500 songs, most of them created under Andrew Strode's never-ending pressure.
When the show actually starts, Buck, when we're up here, you keep your eyes on me, right on me. Whatever happens, just keep your eyes on me. And don't worry about nothing. Keep yourself calm.
The birth of Lisa doesn't bring the couple any closer.
He didn't understand Nina. He did not understand the complexity and the madness of being an artist. The confusion, the joy, the happiness. How one day you love what you do, and the next day you may hate the very same thing that you loved the day before.